Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Europa Universalis 4 playing as the Ottomans. Now, I have not made a video in a while. If you're wondering why, well, I was sick, and then by the time I was no longer sick, my headphones were broken. But I recently got them fixed so I can make a video again. Now, let's see. Last time we spent like an entire episode conquering one OPM, which was pointless. Let's see. We've got particularist rebels. I have found a way to get rid of rebels, but I think it will decrease your tax income or something a little bit. I should get my armies together. The Mamluks have claimed, yes, and last time Cyprus took this and their ally was the Mamluks. So, we may need to fight the Mamluks sooner than we... Bosnia conquered Ragusa. Interesting. Venice. They embargoed us. That's okay, we're already embargoing them, and we are making negative money. Hungary, Poland, and Venice. Let's just make sure we've got an embargo on them. That's interesting. I wonder if I'll at some point be able to get the Mamluks as a rival. Now, historically, the Ottomans did take a lot of land here in the Balkans. Like, really a lot. They even took over most of Hungary. And this time, I think, for now, I'm going to try to consolidate my power in Anatolia. Dul Qadir was released. And they are telling me that they want their original land back. Well, too bad, because I'm not giving it to them. Now we've got our armies. Let's send them to go defend Trebizond. Oh, and... you can actually type here and read provinces and the cities in them. So, this is Istanbul, not Constantinople. Let's bind the dynasty to ours. What has happened? So, Castile just got Aragon as a junior partner. They might form Spain soon. Interestingly, they have not taken over Granada yet, and Portugal actually took Gibraltar. And a big chunk of Morocco. Tunis has expanded quite nicely. And let's see, what is our selected mission? So we need to own Van here, which means we'll need to stab our ally Qara Qoyunlu, to own Bitlis, which also requires backstabbing them. I already own his in Taifa. We need to own Milikat. Where is that? Milikat is over here? No. Way over here. We need to own Bayezid. So we need to take over all of Beatlis here. Valerion, Trebizond, Marash, and Malatya. Let's see. Marash. That's here. Ah, we just need to take these two provinces from Dul Qadir. So perhaps we could just take them over as they are. They are improving their relation with both me and the Mamluks. They will not become my vassal because I own their cores. If they were to sell them their cores, they might become my vassal. Problem is that is maybe they won't. In which case, although something we could do to try to prevent them looking at expansion is, let's see. Oh, they've only got conquest on me and Qoyunlu. Well, what about their vassals, Hijaz? No. So yeah, there's nobody we could guarantee to try and keep independence. We could guarantee, I guess we could like guarantee Makuria and Dongola down here or something. Could guarantee Anizar. And maybe Medina. Anyway, let's send our army to defeat these particular. What do they want? They just want a bunch of local autonomy and to kill my prestige. No thank you. I'm not sure if there's actually any advantage for sending... I'm not sure if there would be any advantage for sending one large army as opposed to two smaller armies. Sending two smaller armies, you could have two generals and you would get what's it called? You could get reinforcement bonus. And I guess you might be able to do a bit of extra damage while waiting for your other army to arrive. Genoa has embraced Renaissance. Speaking of Renaissance, I could boost the stability. And if I should look at the institutions. So, yes, it started in Urbino here. Most of Italy has embraced it. No one else really. It's starting to appear here quite a bit. It's already appeared in Crete and Byzantium here, so it might spread. Now, I have noticed that the Ottomans can quite often full annex Athens and Byzantium here. Oh, I could have sworn that in the peace deal I made Byzantium my vassal. I guess I must have misdid something or something. Maybe I just have bad memory. Hey, these rebels are annoying. Now our armies have suffered casualties, so let's head to Ankara. Don't need that fortress there and Sinop active. And actually we can mutzball all of these fortresses. So I think our next... So you actually head here. Yeah, I think our next target should be Dul Qadir here because they have got no allies. Oh, I've got... Oh, no, they have Reconquest, guys. Kastamonu is now there, a part of our patrimony. They quite hate us. Because I declare one their enemy, which makes them a little happy, but the Boer frictions want basically all of my land. And we were at war. Wait, what? When was I at war with them? Oh. Well, seeing as I started with a truce with them, presumably the Ottomans fought them before the start of the game, and they have a core? Huh. Oh, wow. Have a core on those provinces. Interesting. Well, I think I'm going to want to conquer them. I'm just waiting for my armies to refresh up. And where are my trade ships? Are these my trade? Yes, I need more trade ships. Why are you just sitting here? Head to port. So yes, I think I am going to. I need more money. Plus 2, 1, 2, 8, 5, 2, 6, 19. Yeah, 8, 5. So that's what showed. I'm actually the dominant trade power here by beating Venice by 4%. No country is trading here yet. Bosnia's got 9% because they've got the center of trade in Ragusa. I have also got a center of trade here in Selanik. And a fair few provinces here. I am steering trade to Constantinople, where I have 75% the power, and the rest divided between like Hungary, Wallachia, and stuff. Interesting. Transylvania is Athens. Bosnia's got a little percent the nicest, so it'd be yeah, some random people have got some influence here, and Aleppo. See, Constantinople is my home trading node, so I'll automatically collect from trade here. So if I steer the trade from Aleppo and Alexandria here, that will give me extra money. And if I could steer from Crimea, give me even more extra money. And Crimea has got 4 centers of trade. This has also got 4, but Ragusa has only got 2. So for now, I'm just going to wait for my armies to reflect. Erzurum is now considered part of our patrimony. Athens at Qoyunlu, Anizar. Who's Anizar? This is Anizar. No, that's not Anizar. Okay, I don't know where Anizar is. Alright, yes, down here. This is Anizar. We fought them when we were conquering Hisin Kaifa, and now Medina here looks like they could get quite strong. Perhaps I'll need to chop them down later on. Conquer Najd. Najd? I don't know. Hormuz looks pretty good. This here's Yas. Yes, it is Yas. Sistan has gained independence from the Timurids. And actually so Khorasan, Transoxiana, Afghanistan, I believe Baluchistan as well. Qoyunlu defended against Georgia. Sure. I may even be able to get this Tau place. They will not like me if I separately peace out, but that's okay because I'll need to attack him anyway if I'm to complete this mission. Now, it seems unlikely that the Georgians are going to come running all the way over here. Now, speaking of who are Georgia's allies, Georgia's got no allies. And we have gained a core province. diplomacy between nations is often affected by random factors from both times these powers beyond the control of foreign ministers. I can appoint new diplomats and gain their diplo power, or I can improve relations with states and Emiratis. Emiratis' opinion of me improves. Now I'll just get some diplo power. Athens claimed the Thessaloniki. Loonies. They allied Bosnia. Cover Asia Minor coast. Wait just a second, let me see this. They want to take all of this land! You can't do that, and they don't even got any allies. How? And unless they like ally Venice and Hungary and the Mamluks or something, sorry Byzantium, you're gonna get killed. Ah, yes. Bitlis is giving me the siege of Tau. Karabakh. Ah, Karabakh. Yes, sir, vassal under Qoyunlu. Now, if I had Conquest of Paradise, I could actually support the independence of Qoyunlu's vassals. Which means it would be easier to get the land for Karaman from, for example, Bitlis here, if they were independent from Qoyunlu. So if I supported their independence and I helped them fight a war against Qoyunlu, then they became independent, I could then attack them. So let's just siege out Tau and see if we can get enough war score to take it from them. Because knowing the AIs, they probably won't give it to me. Now let's see, do I have enough war score to take it? No. Okay. Oh, Karaman, what? The Mamluks? I take one province, and the Mamluks can form a coalition against me. I'm sorry. That's alright. Wow. I mean, you're not good at any. No trees. Trees. No. Return course. Tau to Samchi. Heh. So, if I do that, well, problem is, I definitely do not want the Mamluks at Qoyunlu. And who else was it? I don't want Karaman, the Mamluks, and at Qoyunlu to join a coalition. Karaman and at Qoyunlu I could handle, but the Mamluks are too strong at the current time. Aggressive expansion, minus 53. Yeah, that's one problem. Always be careful, because you do not want the same coalition. And if you're playing in the HRE over here, you should be very wary. Because if you fight a war with somebody and take, like, one province, could take one province. Like, if you take 3 provinces, basically the entire HRE will enter a coalition against you. Sort of not good. Ah, yes. let us send this guy here to siege out that province. And there happens to be a small Georgian army here. Trade guilds and fraternities. These guilds and fraternities are a factor in the public life of the empire. In many ways, these are small communities within the community. With their own rules, customs, and even laws. It is also very common to indulge in mystic traditions, Sufism, and other unorthodox interpretation of the Sharia. Something that sometimes makes it hard for the laws of the ulema to penetrate here. An artisan in Nigbolu has reached out today, warned us of a local guildsman with a great influence on anyone wishing to take up a craft in the city is currently required to be approved by this man and then thrown over. It is unacceptable. Move towards legalism and gain prestige, or gain local autonomy in Nigbolu. Local growth increase, but monthly autonomy change increase and move towards mysticism. Well, if I were to go here, it looks like I'm going. Now, it could be good to go for mysticism because it gives you extra missionary strength. Our problem is if you convert a province, it moves you towards legalism. And I have an empty fire slot. Well, I currently am only producing Striegel. Oh. Huh. I didn't even take any casualties out. To siege out Kahiti, I believe that would be pronounced. But what do I know? Not much, as it turns out. Genoese peasants over here in Izov. And Corsica is over there, being Corsica. Okay, so now, Tau, they still would not accept, I personally only have positive 7 war score. And so even though, for the total war, Qara Qoyunlu has positive 24 war score, which counts things they did as well as things I occupied, but my war score is only 7 because it's only because the things I occupied does not count the battles I won. I think if Qara Qoyunlu makes a peace deal and gives me Tau, which hopefully they will, it was one of the DLCs, I'm not quite sure which lets you set provinces as provinces of special interest or something like that, which I don't know much, but I believe that makes your allies who attack the war or whatnot to be more likely to give the province to you. We discovered an agent from the Knights. Now, speaking of the Knights, is it just me, or does it look like there should be a straight connecting road here to Mentation or something of the sort? This is just a little circle connecting Athens, Negroponte, and Naxos, or you could say triangle. Not really triangle shaped. This is very name. The attacker is Shirvan. We're waiting for this siege to go by. Let's explore the world. The Faroe Islands. I have not discovered it. Something is happening in Ireland. Desmond conquered Leichin, and Kildare conquered Slegiach, and Thomond. Thomond is defending against Desmond. Desmond allied Clanricarde and England. Oh. So, Desmond could perhaps expand enough and form Ireland. Oh, they would need to backstab England and take the Pale here. Alright, let's see. What's the most valuable thing? +1, 7, 8, 6, 3, 4, 2. Yeah, still Ragusa. Which is the only thing Constantinople feeds. Now, one problem I have with this game is it's somewhat Eurocentric. Sure, first off, history is somewhat Eurocentric, and second off, what do you expect from a game called Europa Universalis? Oh, still, and this has 3 end trade nodes, which are trade nodes that money goes to but does not come out of. Venice, Genoa, and English Channel. Now, I, for one, think there should be more of these trade nodes, but not in Europe. There should be some outside of Europe, like Malacca over here, I think should be an end node, rather than sending money to Zanzibar and Bengal. It was a very important center of trade. Let's see. Anybody we can discover. Crimea's at war with Uzbek. Defender against Nogai is a Nogai conquest of Uzbek. Defender against Transoceania and the Transoceanian reconquest of Atakent. So Transoceania down here is trying to take this land, occupied by Crimea, who allied with Nogai. Yes. And Nogai wants to take over all of Uzbek. May be able to do. I believe they just need to take the capital, which they are besieging. So in that case, Nogai would become pretty big. Muscovy. There's Moskva. Anything else we can discover? Nothing to discover. Let's just wait for this siege to... Albania declared war on Serbia. It's not good. It could also leave Serbia significantly weakened. Albania allied Hungary. They look pretty strong. They're allied with Albania, Poland, and Florence. They usually ally Austria, and Poland usually rivals Hungary, so that's quite interesting. That might make a war with them more plausible. Florence allied Lucca. That's very odd. Sometimes the AIs make silly decisions that don't make much sense. And what do you expect? They're AIs. Okay, so hopefully this war does not take up the entire episode. Let's go up to speed 5 for a bit. The siege of Tbilisi is over. My personal war score is still only 7. And will probably remain so. I guess we just need to hope Qoyunlu is kind enough to give Tau to us. Diplomat from Hungary has been discovered building a spy network. Albania already occupied 2 of the provinces, and I think this one's got a fort. They did that happened pretty fast. Took Kosovo. From the one Durazzo and Avlonia from Venice. SME as well, but they're not gonna get it. They just took money? Wasn't the conquest of Tbilisi just took money? With Shirvan there, who got the siege, and they are not one of the vassals of Karaman. So now I could declare war on Dulkadir, and hopefully we stop improving relations with Tunis. Let's see. We want to ally Tunis, eh? And let's get a royal marriage. Also, improving relations with Qoyunlu. So, we really want for the Mamluks to not enter a coalition against us. Which, seeing as it's 50, I think that's almost what's required for them to enter a coalition against us. It means I may need to wait a while. Because, let's see. The Mamluks hate us, so if I go into military, armies, negative opinion, check out. So, Ming doesn't like me. The Mamluks have 37,000 people, and I've only got 26,000. Oh, I do have a larger force limit, and if you include Qoyunlu, so Mamluks, Karaman, and Qoyunlu declared war on me. Then with the help of Qoyunlu and possibly Tunis, I may be able to actually win. I may want to build some extra navies as well. And will you become my ally? Land reforms of Mehmed II. Mehmed II was a centralized monarch sought to expand his personal powers in the Ottoman Empire at all costs. Near the end of his reign, he sought to reduce the power of the ulema by rerouting revenues from the foundation Waqf, which poured them to the Timar system. Instead, first strengthening the Ottoman army, moved illegal under Islamic law, has widespread resentment, and was quickly reversed by his son Bayezid upon Mehmed's death. Move towards mysticism or move towards legalism. I want legalism. Yes, this is very good. This gives me plus 7.4 tax modifier, plus 7.4 manpower modifier, and my 3.7 technology cost. And you still need to wait a while to embrace the Renaissance. So I want to make I want to get Tunis allied before getting into war with the Mamluks. Or possibly it may be better to fight Karaman and weaken them, because they're one of the people who would enter into a coalition. So if they don't have an army, any coalition with them in it would be weaker. So let's check. Yeah, I think I shall fight Karaman. Karaman have claimed Bozok. How rude. I'm allied with Tunis and Qoyunlu.
Oh God!
Territorial cores. Cores. I can make states. Erzurum. Nope, not Dulkadir. Let's see. Yes, Erzurum. That's what. Perhaps out of that version. Because recently when I've been playing, if I do this, it selects the entire area. Okay, well, now I cannot. I could make Aleppo, Dulkadir, or Chukarova state, but that would just be silly. Anyway, I'm going to fully maintain that. Oh, that's okay. So I make the Wargle Axare or Konya? Konya is no. What is their capital? Ah, Karaman. Duh. What do you think the capital of a Asian called Karaman would be? Well, seeing as Axare's got a lake, I'll declare for that. So they're going into Adana. Nope, they're going into Teke. Well, as soon as I siege out Axare, I'll send my army to pursue them and smash them, most likely. Oh, Karaman. They're going to Mentation. They're going to Denise. Just some Kaifut is now. Or province. Like Kurdistan, I now have. Yes, I occupy Kayseri. Now let's go siege out their capital. Just get smashed. Karamanites? I don't know. What's the demonym of Karaman? See, I killed their army, so now they enter into a coalition against me and declare war. Then they won't really have an army. Oh look, they built a little unit. And since it's just one, it's just giving me a bit of extra war score. Oh, they built another one. Probably mercenaries over it. Anyway, so let's siege out Konya. So I think what I'll do is take Konya, take Axare, possibly take Kish as well, and make them revoke some cores or something. I can build province improvements. Yes, I can build mosques. Now, I'm not sure, but I believe the mosques, so temple buildings, or mosques if you're a Muslim nation, or churches if you're a Christian nation, will not improve the, or it will not improve the taxes as much in provinces of a religion other than your own. So, yeah, let's just go build one there. Plus 2. Aha, we've won the Siege of Konya. Oh, also, because of the Formal Nations mod, I'm not sure what the requirements are, but I think I may be able to heat out the game by forming the nation of Turkey, and then forming the nation and then forming the Sultanate of Rome, so allowing me to form the Sultanate of Rome as the Ottomans. So, honestly, Istanbul's a better capital than Ankara. If I were to do this, I just gain some prestige in Ankara. Oh, and it might change my national ideas or something. Like how the decision just called Turkey, not called form Turkey. It's just called Turkey. You can, if you have all right provinces and high enough admin technology, you can choose to Turkey. But I'd like to stay the Ottomans. Emperor Franz I Stefan von Habsburg rose to the throne in Austria. Is the Austrians still the emperor of the HRE? Yes. People are voting for all sorts of lunatics. They rate us -1000 because I'm not eligible to be emperor. Presumably because I'm not Catholic. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the requirements to become the emperor are. I'm guessing, like... Now, I know you can become the emperor without being a member of the HRE. I guess something like you need to be a monarchy and you need to be Catholic or something. Or perhaps you need to be a monarchy and you just need to be Christian. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you need to be Catholic because I'm pretty sure Protestants can become the emperor. Convert the heretics of degree. So, yes, our tolerance of heretics is worse than our tolerance of heathens. So I want to convert the heretics first. And there are heretics in Sivas. Which is... I don't know where that is. It's right here. And heretics are not good. There are also Copts here, because for some reason or another, Qoyunlu is Coptic. And this Ibadi here is another sect of Islam, which is really interesting, because there are only 2 nations in the game that Star Wars it as the official religion. Pate, or Pate, or whoever it's pronounced here, which starts with the wrong religion in its province, and is an OPM, or Mazab, who starts with Mazab here as well as Flagaut. And they start with the right religion in Mazab, but also in some places. Here are places they could expand to, like Orgla and Zwara. So despite the threat of Tunis, I think they're probably more fun to play as than Pate. And quite interesting playing as them. You would probably want to move towards mysticism rather than legalism for the extra missionary strength. Serbia exempt peace with Albania. Just giving money. I signed Albania. Oh no, never mind. Full annexation was demanded. Managed to produce very legitimate documents to show the historical claim on one of their provinces. James? Oh look! Just got a free claim on a Hungarian province. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got no historical claims in that. Just saying. And Albania is quite strong here. Like, this is the strongest I've ever seen Albania. Still guaranteed. Yes, they're still guaranteed by Venice and the Allied Hungary, so if I attack them, they'd probably both join in. Choose will expire. High rogues in Georgia have the gall to claim Trebizond. You got the gall to claim Trebizond? Trebizond is my fort. Wonder, should I conquer Theodoro here? Seems like a great thing to do. Wait a second now. Hey. Ah, or a vassal under Crimea. Let's not attack Theodoro. Actually, if I were to attack Genoa, Austria, and France would both join in. Let's not attack them. Albania have set Bosnia as a rival, and Wallachia have set Albania as a rival. And actual trigger modifiers here. The conquest of Rome. The United States of Rome, one of the most all cities, has been conquered by our troops. If we own Rome, then we get an extra missionary and some extra yearly prestige. If we conquer the holy city of Jerusalem, or Al-Quds as the Mamluks call it, we'll gain an extra missionary and some extra yearly prestige. Same that. Custodian of the holy cities, we would gain 1 missionary and 1 year legitimacy if we all the holy cities of Mecca and Medina. East Indian trade route, if we just do some weird stuff, we'll gain some extra trade efficiency. And it's been about 45 minutes, so I'm just going to go full Karaman, Mamluks, and at Qoyunlu. Release a retina. 5172. Yes, it could have them release a retina. I cannot make them revoke cores. I could make them my vassal. Yes, I can make them a vassal, and then they'll join a coalition against me. That makes sense. If I do nothing. Okay, so I take Axari, Konya. I'll actually leave them with Kayseri, because losing it as a retina would just be silly. And takes their money. Now, I think I may have thought of a clever thing I could do. No, I want to build a fortress over here somewhere. I think I may have thought of a clever... Wait, Hijaz just built... Why was Hijaz building a spy network? What's the point of that? Karaman accepted peace. We lost conquest against Karaman. And you could core them. Karaman are disloyal. They've got 59%. Liberty desire. And something I thought of is, what if I were to take their land and then sell it back to them? I don't know about this, but I think it may improve somebody's opinion of you if you sell provinces they have claims or cores onto them. I personally do not know. So due to Karaman having a... Oh. Well. So... It takes them more than 2 years to repay their debt. I might want to give them some money just to help them repay their debt. Just because I'm nice. And they're my vassal now, and I like my vassals to be my friends rather than my foes. So yes, have some money. And I'm just going to start improving relations with them on the 12th of May. And that's good. Now, why am I still improving relations with Qoyunlu? I'll already ally with them. Provincial unrest, Axare, Konya, Hisin Kaifa, and Trebizond. Rebel factions, Trebizondian separatists. So one way I can stop that is I can increase the local autonomy here. Karamanese. Okay, I now know Dividend of Karaman. So I can increase local autonomy. It will decrease the unrest, but I think it will also like decrease my tax income from that province, or the manpower or something. I'm not actually quite sure what it does to increase or decrease the local autonomy. All I really know is that with less local autonomy, there's usually more unrest, but something else makes it better for you. I don't know. So, by the 12th of May, you'll start improving relations with them. They will not accept the royal marriage. They're out. They're a no government name. For some reason, that does not seem quite right. Is that Karaman was like a beylik or something? Dulkadir here is a sultanate. Qoyunlu is a sultanate. Bitlis is a sheikdom. Qoyunlu is a sultanate. Georgia is a kingdom. That's really interesting. Qoyunlu is a sultanate, but they're Coptic. And the Mamluks here, they're a sultanate. I'm an empire, apparently. Cyprus is a kingdom, and Karaman is a no-government name. Makes sense. Let's check the culture. Levantine Turkish. That's very odd. I think somebody said something about you could form the Arabian nation if you have a culture in the Arabic culture group, but there is no Arabic culture group. Also, for some reason, Omani, Mahri, Khaleji, Yemeni, and whatnot cultures way over here are considered Levantine. I'm pretty sure generally this area is called the Levant. That area is called something other than the Levant. And here is of the Iranian, or I guess Persian, it's Caucasian, Armenian, Georgian, Dagestani, which is not really just one culture. I actually read a book on Dagestan, so I know Gothic, Pontic, and Greek. Here's Armenian. A wonderful map of confusing cultures that don't make much sense. Sudanese, Cushitic, East Bantu, Southern African, Nguyi, Nguni, Dravidian, Western Aryan, Central Indian, Eastern Aryan, Hindustani, Archaic, Tatar, Siberian culture. Oh. So no guy maybe didn't take all of their land, but they took a fair bit. And Transoceania also took a fair bit, and now Uzbeks here rather weak, and no guy's pretty strong. They're actually got a word wider than Muscovy and Sweden and, well, the Ottomans, aka me. Well, I think that is it for now. Please like this video if you liked it. I think I'm actually supposed to say this early, but watch this video if you're watching it. And let's see, where is it? See it somewhere. Down, far. Ah, here we go. Yes. Alrighty, and good.